Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Log Horizon Season 1, Episode 2. And last episode, all these people were stuck in a game. The Elder Tale. Yeah. Elder Tale. There was an update that was supposed to happen or that happened, and then when people logged in, they were stuck in there, they couldn't log out. And then we met I'm guessing the three main characters, maybe. And one was the strategist, I guess. Shiroe, is it Shiroe? Yeah, Shiroe. Shiroe is the strategist. You have Akatsuki, who's the assassin, and then you have Naosugu, who's the guardian. And Shiroe someone was trying to get Shiroe to join their guild, but he's like, no. And apparently Shiroe used to be part of a group of people that were like really strong, but then something happened and now he's like, he doesn't want to join any guild anymore. And then by the end of it, there was this little girl that was being chased by these people, and then there was this cat person like lurking in the background. And that cat person, based on the picture frame that I saw of the people that used to be in the butchery something group, he was also among them. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/Philomini, where you can find the full lengths and early access to all the animes that I'm currently reacting to. And yeah, so let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Oh, okay. They were wondering about that last episode. I love the intro, like the music, the rock feel that it has. That up best. Oh, that was a little girl. That was getting. I don't know what her name then. Serara. That up best. They figured out they should just use their powers. And not try to come in and was, ooh, nice. Excuse me. Okay, so it's Shiro. Oh, was there any? Okay, Shiro. Oh, makes sense. You can't move. There's gonna be. Well, now that is real life. Oh. Really? Someone was following them. So that will be the Battle of Loka. Mm. Mm. She's gonna use whatever the thing to cut it. Ah, just like Final Fantasy games. Mm-hmm. It's like I forgot the. Oh. Oh, okay. Huh. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. There goes my girl. Mm. It's so cute the way she calls him my lord. Why are you running? Is he being. See? I was about to say, is he being truthful? He's gonna mention girls. She always does it before. So what is that? Huh? Mm-hmm. He knows you're hiding something. Ah, cat person. Mm, nah. He's gonna prefer to go to. you're gonna go? Is he gonna join the guild and go in their place? Oh, they're behind you, so. Mm-hmm. Birds, flying thingies, right? Yeah. I saw in the intro that they were flying on some birds thingies. Friends. She afraid? I know it's a game and everything, but I will not write those things. As beautiful as it is, I will be afraid of falling. So I will not be able to enjoy it. But they're about to end. Last episode, I was, Serara was in danger, right? And I'm like, why is, when the cat person first showed up, when he showed his face and he had this smirk on his face, I'm like, is he evil? But apparently not, because, those two girls, Marie and, what the other name? Marie and, Mariella and Henrietta. Whatever. One of them said that there was this cat person that saved Serara and that he was protecting her for now. So clearly this guy is a dude. This guy is a dude. This guy is a good person. At least that's how he's being portrayed as of now. And Henrietta and Marie was telling Shiroi that they were gonna gather up their highest players or whatever in the guild and go after Serara because the town where she is right now is kind of worse than Akihabara, right? And after Shiroi thought about all the things that they had to do to get to that place, he's like, they're not gonna be able to make it. But he's not part of the guild, and he was thinking that was it really his place to be inserting himself into their guild's things. And when he said that, I'm like, okay, maybe I know he's been he's been like not wanting to join any guild, so I'm like, okay, maybe he's gonna join the guild and then be like, okay, it's not like I'm meddling in their affairs now, like it's also my guild, so I can go on this journey. But he didn't need to do that because the other two, they supported him and they're like, okay, we're gonna go after Serara ourselves. And yeah, they got on their journey, they called out to some horses, and then after that they called out to this grief something. So they were flying to get to that place. That was toward the end of it. When the thing started, last episode they were talking about whether, like, when they were playing the game, before, when someone died in the game, they will be revived in this cathedral. But they didn't know if that works the same way. And then when they started this episode, they re-established that, okay, it works. Because somebody died and was revived there. So they're like, okay, no one can die in the game, I guess. And then they heard about these PKs, these player killers that are killing players, ambushing them somewhere outside the cities, because apparently when you're inside the cities you can use this map, but when you're outside you cannot. And then when you're inside and you start fighting and stuff, there were gonna be these guardians that show up and just like kill you or something. But when you're outside, that doesn't happen. And then it also depends on the kind of battling or fighting that you're talking about. They're saying that little things, the guardians don't show up for that. So yeah, they're attacking the players outside and getting their money and their items and stuff. So when Shiroi and Akatsuki and Naosugo were making their way, they said home. What was home? Akihabara? Were they going back to Akihabara? I think that's what they meant by it. They were attacked by these PKs. They found these PKs that wanted to get their belongings and stuff. And before that, Akatsuki was like scouting, on the way home. She went ahead, basically, sort of a little bit. So they didn't notice her. They only saw Shiroi and it's gonna be a while before I get his name. Shiroi and Naosugu. Yeah, they were seeing only those two. And like, I love, like, you see Shiroi's strategist mind working here, and it was really cool. Like, I don't know if I can actually like talk about all the different moves that he did. He did some kind of astral. Yeah, there was this girl that they told to attack Shiroi, and then he did this astral bind thing that held the girl down, and he said that it sort of like limits your movement, but it doesn't really last that long. So seeing that, the leader was like, okay, just come back, and I'm just gonna go after Shiroi, the mage. But then you have Naosugu there, who's the guardian, and apparently they said that you have, I think they said there's like 12 main classes, and then there were subclasses that you can choose from. So Naosugu is a guardian, his subclass is tanks, right? And then you have Akatsuki, who's the assassin, and the subclass is tracker, because she has this thing called silent move and something else that are really, I guess, great with tracking and stuff. And then you have Shiroi, right? That's a mage, and his subclass is scribe, because he like drew this map, I guess. So yeah, and now Sugu being a guardian and being a tank, his thing is that he can like turn the attention of, use something how to sort of like get the enemies, whatever, to concentrate on him, to attack him and leave the other players alone. And that reminded me, I just don't remember how it's called. Of Final Fantasy, there's always this one player in your party that has a lot of HP, that has that kind of, I don't know if it's always, I don't know if it was always, but at least in the last few ones that I've played, there's this type of player that has a lot of HP, and that has that kind of ability to, when you use it, you get the enemy that you're facing to focus on you and leave the others, the players alone. So basically that's who he is. That's what he was doing. He called out to these players to attack him, and then Shiroi used something. He used some kind of thunder lightning thingies that was really like weak. But then he used some kind of binding thing as well, that they say that when you're attacked, when you have that thing, when you attack, you lose like 1,000 HP like all the time or something. So yeah, they were able to they were losing the HP like really quickly. The enemies were losing the HP really quickly, but they had a healer in the group. And yeah, they thought the healer was gonna be able to do something, but the healer was asleep because Shiroi put him asleep. And then whoever else was in the shadows or something, Akatsuki took care of. And Lucy was praising her lord. It's so funny the way she calls him a lord. The way she was praising his strategist mind and all that. It was so kind of cute. Excuse me. And there was also something that happened when they were, after the dispatch of those people, and then they went back to the Crescent Moon Alliance. That's when Marie told them about Serara being, in danger and everything. And then they decided to go on the journey. When they were, I think it was after they've used their horses and they were going to use the griffins. Something like that. I think it was Now So Good that said something about what they're doing being cool or something. And Shiro is like, that's how the debauchery tea party was also like that. He's at his old home. The debauchery tea party, that they were also cool like that. So I'm just like wondering exactly what happened, that they're not playing together anymore. What happened to the debauchery tea party that he doesn't want to join up with anybody else anymore? Since he used to be the strategist on the tea party, did he use some kind of strategy that caused them something and he's been punishing himself for that? And he hasn't, I don't know. And the fact that he said that the debauchery tea party was cool, I feel like all of the players on the tea party were like good people, maybe, because the cat person was one of them, and clearly he's good since he's been protecting Serara for now. And maybe because, I don't know, I'm trying to think that maybe a few of them are gonna turn bad, or one of them is gonna be bad, and that's gonna be like maybe the antagonist of at least the first season. So he's gonna have to go against someone from the debauchery tea party, maybe. I don't know, because he's saying that there's really nothing for them to do in the game. He doesn't really have a goal. People don't really have a goal, and that's why some of them have resorted to the PKing thing. Like, you can defeat the monsters to earn money, and with those money you can sleep at an inn, you can find something to eat, but even though the food doesn't taste good, if you die you're gonna be revived. So it's like you can live in the game, but what's really your goal? What are you living toward? He doesn't really have that. And them going to save Serara, that's like a goal now that he has. But I feel like, I don't know, with some guild considering other people not in their guild as enemies, there's gonna be maybe like a battle of the guilds of some kind, and one of the dark guilds is one of the dark guilds leader is gonna be maybe a member of the tea party that he's gonna have to go against them. I don't know, just trying to speculate. thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/mini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.